Hello everybody, a very warm good morning to you all. Let us continue our grammar series, and today we shall continue another chapter, a new chapter, that is what it has already been written on the whiteboard, that is the verb pattern. It may be a little new to you all because even in our schoolhood or in our intermediate classes, actually we are not taught that particular chapter, but later we knew regarding all such things, and it is one of the most important chapters. We should learn it thoroughly so that we can avoid even the errors in some sentences or while editing the paragraph assigned to us in our annual examinations. So let us continue that particular chapter, verb pattern. So let us now know actually what the verb pattern is. Actually, certain verbs, they take only the to infinitive soon after them, and some other verbs, they will take the ing form of the verbs. So in that case, we should learn some of the verbs actually which are those that take the verb ing and that take the ing form. Even sometimes we find that some of the verbs, they take both ing form as well as the to infinitives. So in that case, we have to be very careful. As a result, we can avoid making the mistakes. And some other verbs are, that they will not take at all either to infinitive or verb ing, which are called as the bare infinitive. So first, let us now know what actually the verb patterns, or what are some of the verbs that take the to infinitive, verb ing, or what are the bare infinitive. See here. First of all, for the convenience, I have already written some of the sentences of my own so that you can better understand everything else here. See here. In the first sentence, Stuti decided taking medical science. Sometimes those who are ignorant of the grammar, actually they can't find any sort of mistake here. But actually here the correct will be Stuti. Stuti is the subject here. This is the subject. And as it is the subject, then comes the verb. It is the usual structure of an English sentence. So it is the verb. And soon after the verb, this is the most important. And this verb, actually what does this verb take? Whether to infinitive or verb ing. Because decide is a verb, it takes generally to infinitive, not ing form. So this sentence is wrong. This sentence is wrong. Then what will be right? Stuti decided to take. It should be to take. So what we learned from here? We here learned that decide is a verb that takes to infinitive. To plus verb is called as the to infinitive. So it takes to infinitive, not verb ing. Let us now come to sentence number 2. Arvind denied me to give me money. See, Arvind denied me to give money. Here we know that this is the subject and this is the verb. And we should know actually whether the ing form of the to infinitive does the verb take here. So deny as a verb, it actually takes the verb ing. But we have written here, Arvind denied me to give money. It seems as if the sentence itself is correct as far as we are not concerned about the verb pattern. As deny is a verb that takes only ing form, not the to infinitive. That is why this sentence is also wrong. And instead of to give, we should write here giving. See. Then the sentence will be correct. Arvind denied me giving money. In the sentence number 3, let us now come to sentence number 3. Sagar refused his friends joining the picnic. It is another structure. What is the structure of this verb pattern? It is the subject, we know, and this one is the verb, and after the verb there is a noun phrase, or it is called as the object. So it is either object, we may say it either object or the noun phrase, NP. In short form, it is NP. So after that, so refuse as a verb, it takes the object or the noun phrase, but soon after that refuse will not take verb ing. Rather, this sentence is also wrong, then we have to put here to join. Then the sentence will be correct. In case of sentence number 4, see, the guard noticed a person to enter the house. See, so we know that this is the subject, notice as a verb, and it is the noun phrase or the object. To enter, notice as a verb, actually it takes what? It takes the verb ing. So this sentence is also wrong. Here it will be entering. See how it is? It should be entering. Then the sentence will be correct. Now, sentence number 5. The chairwoman did not let us to go out. See, this is the subject. The chairwoman is the subject, and did not let. Let is the verb. Here, as let is the verb, it actually never takes any sort of verb. Rather, it is a bare infinitive. It should be only go. To should be omitted so that the sentence will be correct. The chairman did not let us go out. Otherwise, it is wrong. So, to should be omitted. Sentence number 6. He prefers to take tea. It is a correct sentence. But at the same time, we are puzzled why the sentence number 7 is also correct. When we write he prefers taking tea, here prefer as a verb, it takes to infinitive as well as verb ing form. So we should learn how cautious we should be in order to generally recognize the verbs that take either to infinitive or verb ing, or what are the verbs that take both the to infinitive as well as the verb ing. So in that case, these two sentences are correct. Now come to sentence number 8. He told me that he might be absent. This sentence is also correct. But what did we learn here? So what is the new thing that we find? He is the subject, told as a verb, then it is the object of the noun phrase, then it is a that clause. So here that means the verb can take a noun phrase, and after that we can even write a that clause. So these are some of the structures we should learn thoroughly. So one after another, let us now know what are the actually verb patterns. So other verb patterns are there. You have been prescribed only these verb patterns. Out of the all, we have to know some of the basics or some of the important, which are so important for us in order to learn them, so that we can avoid making the mistakes, or we can edit a paragraph easily where the errors are there. So let us now know what it is, what are the verb patterns. Then we have to learn them individually. See, as far as verb patterns are concerned, number 1, or we may say verb pattern 1. What is it? So, what will be it? Subject plus verb plus to infinitive. Some of the verbs are there, they will take to infinitive. And another one, verb pattern 2. Verb pattern 2. What it is? It is very easy to know what it is. Subject plus verb ing. So we know that some of the verbs are there, they will take to infinitive. Some of the verbs there, they will take verb ing. Then we shall learn about verb pattern 3. What it is? Subject plus verb plus both to infinitive and verb ing. So what we learn from here, some of the verbs are there, they will take both to infinitive and verb ing. Even if we put to infinitive, it will be correct, or if we put verb ing, then it will also be correct. So verb pattern now 4. Some of the verbs, subject is the compulsory, subject plus verb plus there will be a noun phrase or object, what we call it is the object or the noun phrase, plus to infinitive. We have to learn them serially so that it will be easier for us, to know about all. Then verb pattern 5. So we shall discuss accordingly. Subject plus verb. This is the as usual pattern. Subject plus verb is compulsory. Then afterwards, what actually the verb that takes, we should learn it. So subject plus verb plus object or noun phrase. This is the short form of noun phrase. And B plus, as it is to infinitive, then it is verb ing. Verb ing. Then comes verb pattern 6. What is it? Subject plus what it is? Plus verb plus that clause. Subject plus verb plus that clause. Then comes what it is? Verb pattern 7. Then subject plus verb, it is the compulsory, and plus noun phrase or object or noun phrase, plus that clause. We can frame a sentence by using that. So it is called as that clause. It is not a sentence, it is a clause. That is why it is called as that clause. Verb pattern 7. Then comes verb pattern 8. Then what is it? It is subject plus verb plus that does not take either to infinitive or ing form. That is called bare infinitive. Bare infinitive. See, so these are the certain verb patterns, and we should learn them thoroughly. And these are all. This is not the hard and fast rule, or this is not the fixed rule that verb pattern 1 is the this one or 2 is the this one. For the sake of convenience, for the sake of better understanding, just I made them into 8, and accordingly, if we shall go one after another, then actually, and yes, if we shall go one after another, after that we can learn actually which are the verbs. We have to learn some of the verbs actually that take to infinitive or verb ing, or which that will take both to infinitive and verb ing. Individually we shall discuss later each and every verb pattern, so that it will be easier for understanding. And this is all for today. And in the next episode, in the next class, we shall discuss individually actually what are the verbs that take to infinitive or ing, or both to infinitive and verb ing, or that clause or noun phrase of